there in YouTube land. Let's get you guys shut up. Start slow and steady today. Get some coffee in us. And yeah, I'm not sure what today's going to bring. It's been, it has just been, hasn't it? Well, we're going to be all right. Slow and steady. Nice and easy. We're going to work on letting go today. Fear and pain. The struggle that we so desperately cling to. It's time to let go. I'm not exactly sure how to do that completely. I figured I'd chat with you guys this morning, see if we can't figure it out. There's this place we find ourselves in that doesn't seem like we could ever be anywhere else. This place can be beautiful and blissful and serene. It can also be tragic and broken, full of pain. It's weird when we get stuck in these places. How the other side seems so impossible to find. Somewhere in the middle at the moment, I suppose. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, sir, good sirs. We'll figure it out together this morning, I suppose. Hope everybody's doing well out there in YouTube land. I hope you're figuring out a way to let go of pain and anguish. Narrow-minded nature that we find ourselves consumed with on a daily basis. I struggle to set down the tools that I was given as a young man. Struggle to stop listening to the whisper. Maybe something else I was also given as a young man. It's just the two of us. Yes, it is. So do me a favor this morning, brother. Let's just be kind. I don't got it in me to deal with. You've been all right. You were all right. Didn't say nothing too crazy yesterday, I don't think. Let it be what it is. We're talking about letting it go today to Mr. Wonderful. I appreciate you. Letting go of the pain and anguish of this world, figuring out a way to hold on to peace and serenity. I struggle with that some days. You struggle with these things, my friend? You struggle with the darkness in this world, the abyss of pain and loneliness that consumes us? No? Well, every day. Well, I appreciate your open honestness, man. You're in the right place then. I guess no matter what today brings, having you here, that someone who understands this struggle, it's worth getting up and getting here then, isn't it? If you understand that darkness and we can find our way out together, then it's going to be a beautiful day, my friend. Hey there, 123, we appreciate you. Sounds awesome, Mr. Wonderful. We appreciate you. Appreciate you being open and honest today about the place we find ourselves in at times. We're going to work on letting go today, but first we're going to just reflect on where we're at in this moment. Try to figure out where we want to be. I'm not exactly sure at points, and that's what causes this broken abyss of not sure, I am on a ship right now. Sweet. What ship are you on? You're like a cruise ship? I mean, I could just keep on guessing. You're on a fishing barge? Are you feeling the waves crash against the bow? Are you on a spaceship shooting to Mars? Where are you at, brother? I do feel a sense of peace this morning. I am thankful to be here in this moment, to wake up with 2 arms and 2 legs. You look nice. Thank you, Undertaker. Good morning, Scott. How are you doing? Oh, howdy, hey there, MD. Good morning. I'm feeling good now that I like your shirt. Thank you so much. Actually, I'm starting to feel pretty damn appreciated in this moment. I really do appreciate everybody coming in. I was just trying to figure out how to let go of the struggle, let go of the torment of our youth, let go completely. I find myself back in these places where I hold on to this torment. I don't know how to let it go. I mean, in this moment, I feel fine. I feel great, right? It's truly hard to reflect on those moments in this moment, of being okay, waking up, getting a day going, moving forward with my friends out there in YouTube land. I like your shirt. I appreciate you, buddy. Good morning. How are you doing this morning? Hey, Rose. Rose is in. We appreciate you. I like your hat, too. Awesome sauce. We appreciate that as well. Scoob. How we doing, Scoob? Gin? My flavor is the coffee, my gamer. Awesome. My favorite is the coffee Death Wish. My co-host and brethren Krankenstein sent me to Walmart. Talk therapy is help with letting go for me. Thank you, ZU. That's what we're doing. I almost didn't check in today. Last night I was in this place, this dark, hollow, not necessarily painful. It can be even worse when you're in the middle of it, right? Like, to be on one end of the spectrum or the other can be something, but to be in the middle, to be stuck in this limbo of emptiness can be a whole nother thing. Not sure where you're going, not sure where you want to be. Can be a struggle. Thank you, MD. We like having you here. We back. Talk therapy. Yeah, open up to a friend. A blue monkey is VR. In VR. Hi there, in VR. ZU, we appreciate you guys coming in. Our first friend here this morning, Mr. Wonderful, who didn't make the best of impressions, popped in first and, could understand what I was talking about, and it meant the world to me. It's a struggle some days, especially when we're not exactly where we want to be. And I know that's a part of it. And I kind of get stuck in the muck because I'm not sure where I'm going and everything feels pointless at times. But that's life, right? We got to figure out a way to push forward. And that's what I'm, push forward and do the next right thing so it can exceed your greatest expectations. I hold on to these wisdoms that we speak about on a daily basis close to my heart. But I want to be the open door. I don't want to, dance the jig for you every morning to make sure I get the numbers to whatever. None of that matters. What matters is open, honest communication. You're doing all right, Rose. And you like this morning. How is the sign? Can you read it today? Is it going the right way today, or is my phone? Because it's not my phone. It's been backwards. Everything's been backwards for you guys. I checked my phone as one of our cohorts there yesterday proclaimed, and that wasn't the problem. We've got a 9er. We're going to give you another one for liking. There's a 6. Cold dice today, Rose. We appreciate you taking the chance, taking the leap, and rolling the dice today. You're an amazing human being for coming in and tolerating our shenanigans on a daily basis. EU, I feel that. Growing older myself, I have thoughts that I relate to what you're saying. ZU, that means a lot, and as long as I'm not, in this shit show alone, I guess that's the point, right? And MD, I know you're going through a lot, but and I'm glad that we're in this shit show together. Zipped. Shout out AVA Tyson, your mom. Okay, Tyson. Back to front. No, it's Chris Brown. It's good to see you in again this morning, Chris Brown. I like your coffee. Thank you. Coffee mug. Thank you. Yeah, it's backwards. It's backwards. So give me 1 second, then. Let's see if I can't remedy that. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Hold on, there, my friends. Who did that do anything about her? Did that fix it being backwards? It's buffering. Yes, I understand. Can you troll the dice for me, please? I'm looking for snake eyes. Chris Brown, what you got to do, like, share, subscribe. Say it in the comments, brother. We'll roll the dice for you. We don't, we haven't been really pushing the game lately, but we appreciate you stopping in. It's going to be a somber day, as it's been lately. We figure out where we're going and what we're doing, or not. We'll figure it out together. As everything might help. How's everything? Did everything switch back the right way? No, move the board to the other side. I don't understand what you're talking like that, so you guys can see it. I know it says this is a. It doesn't. It's backwards still. I don't know what to do about that. Subbed. Well, we appreciate you. Like, can I get a roll? Of course you can, Rose. Of course you can. I think we already did, and there's our doubles for Rose. 2 6s. Into the Book of Champions you go, Rose. One time. We're going to tally up these scores eventually, and I'm hesitant on even putting our winners on outside of the Galactic Avenger because we might be getting rid of this hunk of crap here soon. We're in the state of limbo, I guess, with that. Subbed our softball girls subbed. We appreciate that very much. There's 4. We'll give you 2 for the sub, and 6 is absolutely nothing. We got to accept what the day brings. Letting go, right? I think the key is acceptance. And at points at this moment, I can feel that completely. When the music stops and you're there by yourself and you're not sure what next step to take, that feeling can consume you. I'm just trying to recognize it, trying to get into the solution for me. Aching for the freedom of the road, for the freedom to do the next right thing in any given moment. Can you have a huggy? Of course. Hugging you all the way. JJJ, I've subbed and looked. Chris Brown. Biggest fan. Well, we appreciate that, Chris Brown. That I actually have a fan out there is absolutely amazing. Something beyond my wildest expectations. We got a 3 for you and a 6. There, good sir. Not much going on with the dice today, but we will do our best to keep moving forward with love, appreciation, and respect in our heart, Chris Brown. Cool, Chris. Cool. Is everything backwards again? I swapped it in the phone. To see if that would make a difference in the selfie thing that I swapped, because that wasn't wrong. There's something going on with YouTube, or maybe the settings here. I'm not sure what any of that means. What is this? Retouch is on. I don't really need retouch on. I don't know what that means. What's this button? We don't need to highlight anything. 3 plus 6 equals 9, brother. Yes. No idea, Scott. Yeah, I have no clue either why this is happening. It's just one of those things. I guess we're going to have to accept today, figure out a way to let go. For all of our new brothers and sisters out there, this is a game we play on a daily basis to know your role. Like, share, subscribe. We'll get you a roll, get you onto the outside of the old Galactic Avenger if you feel like taking the chance and rolling the dice today. It's going to be a blessed day. We're going to find ourselves a sense of center by letting go of the pain and anguish of yesterday, moving forward. Again, I know a game plan always helps me, but I just kind of stuck in this limbo, man. My game plan's to wait around. The work didn't play out the way that we had hoped and planned for, and that can be a bit disappointing. We're going to keep pushing forward. You're out of here, Rose. Well, we appreciate you stopping in today, as always. What's JJ? Hello, MD. You too, MD. We appreciate you deeply, my friends and cohorts out there in YouTube land. Let's start a poll. This always seems to do pretty good. Let's see. Oh, come on. I hope everybody else out there is doing well in YouTube land. Let's see. Doodly-doo. Start poll. There we are, Rose. We appreciate you. 0 votes in our poll so far. Here's the real question. Are we going to find compassion, appreciation, and respect for ourselves today? Or are we going to fall into that dark abyss? I need to push forward and do some things this afternoon, and I'm going to do them. I'm not just going to stall out through this melancholy emptiness that tends to consume me at certain times. Drift and Cobra. What's up, Cobra? Cobra. Thank you, MD. And Drift Angel. You're a Drift Angel? That's awesome, Cobra. We appreciate you. Do you at any given moment, my friend Drift Angel. I hope everybody's enjoying a good cup of coffee today. I'm going to give appreciation for the beautiful things in this world in this moment. For my French press that was gifted to me by a good friend, my kitty that I take care of, for our bro James, to the earth beneath my feet and the wind upon my face. It's going to be a beautiful day because I'm going to make it. I'm going to stay away from that place, and I'm going to keep myself busy, make the call and talk to some friends, expose myself in a real and genuine way, and know that'll help me move forward to set down this dark emptiness that consumes me when the music stops. I implore you to do the same. How to do that is the mystery. That's what we're working on together today. From different angles. Is everything backwards still? I don't understand why it's doing that. I don't know what to do about it either. I switched the selfie thing in my phone, and that doesn't seem to help. I take a selfie and it comes out looking normal. You can read words. I switched that button and you can't read them. It looks like it looks for you guys now, and I'm not sure why. I mean, you're showing from a different angle, your camera today. Yeah, no, I get it. The camera's, no, it's the same angle. It's on the window. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all how to handle that. It's all right. I'm not sure of much today. We're trying to figure that out. Yeah, what's it about? Why is my camera swapped backwards? Why does it look like I'm sitting in the passenger seat when I don't have a passenger seat in the old Galactic Avenger? Let's talk of positive things. The idea, the game plan, let's just live in the dream for a moment. That'll help us get inspired to do something positive today with ourselves. Not fall into that abyss that we tend to fall into. Hello from New Zealand. Well, hello there, Mr. New Zealand. Hope you find yourself with a good cup of coffee. And if you're here with us this morning, I feel like you're in the right place, my friend. Just keep pushing forward. We're going to figure it out together. We're working on letting go of this melancholy, letting go of the pain and anguish of this world that we don't deserve to hold on to, letting go of all the frustration in our heart. We play a game called Know Your Role here that we've developed together. You roll the dice by saying like, share, or subscribe, giving us a comment or a quote, not a comment. Hello from SoCal. We appreciate you, Goldenrod. We hope you're doing well, my friend, from Southern California. We just watched a military vet last night for a while from Southern California. Seemed like an interesting gentleman. Told us Southern California is the place to go. That it's just like, I'm assuming, like the New York City thing. Everybody judges New York on New York City. You're from New York, right? This thing. No, I'm from Central New York, and I'm assuming that the SoCal thing is the same thing, right? Like, sounds like Southern California is a whole different world than the entirety of California and what's going on there. But we'll find out. That's part of the goal there. It all can seem so overwhelming at points that it just crushes us. But we got to move forward with compassion, love, and appreciation in our heart. Not on my watch, brah. No, stay away from... Stay away from... What's Goldenrod say? Stay away. Too expensive, and crime is horrible. Well, I've heard that door dashing there is absolutely amazing. I had a friend that visited California not too long ago. Said she made like 406 hours door dashing. I could live minimally anywhere, depending on despite the cost. I'm not sure where I want to go. I'm not sure where I'm headed. I'm not sure what the next step is. River Rat 17. Those doctors got subvocal in the when the medicine. The medicine, she says. When the medical professionals missed the body fat. I'm not sure what we're talking about here, River Rat. Let me get some caffeine in me. We'll slow down a little bit, try to digest what we're talking about here a little bit. We're trying to let go. We are letting go in any given moment. There's no trying about it. I feel appreciative and I feel appreciated this morning. I feel accepted and loved from all of my YouTube family out there, and it's a blessing. Goldenrod, yes, you can make money, but you pay so much for food and gas. Maybe pop in for a while, make some cash. Is the Middle East, is it? We'd like to check it out for ourselves. We appreciate all the warnings. I really would like to check out Slab City and Omega Mart. That's what we want to look at. Slow and steady, nice and easy today. With settled nerves and appreciated heart, we're going to hold on to this feeling throughout the day and keep ourselves busy. How about that? Maybe that'll do it. It's when the music stops for me that this melancholy seems to creep in. And, on the move and on the road and doing the next right thing, finding these amazing places is such an amazing blessing that when the music stops, it can be a little overwhelming. Where are you? I'm in Bridgeport, New York, my friend. Goldenrod. I look gorgeous today. Thank you, madam. Was Semi, how you doing today, brother? How are you holding up today, good sir? Slow and steady today. We're going to do a little reflecting, a little appreciating, and a whole lot of letting go. It's time to let go of this pain and anguish that consumes us, that small whisper that slowly dilapidates us into a place of lost pain and fear, to not fall back into those things that we do that are toxic for ourselves. Today is going to be a blessed day because we are going to join together as a group and move forward with confidence and vigor. We're going to manifest a positive destiny for ourselves through spiritual alchemy, my friends. And it sounds hokey. Yes, I know it does. We're going to take this negative atmosphere and we're going to spread some positivity and hope into it. Just as we, here's the thing. In the midst of chaos, I tend to handle myself very well at times, right? There's other chaos going on I don't know how to handle. Smash out my back window on the road. It's no big deal, right? I can handle it. I can go to Home Depot and spend $65 and get her done. Scott W. Good morning, brother. We appreciate you saying hello and hello to the chat. I like the way you think. Thank you, Johnny. Well, stick around for a while. We're trying to manifest a positive destiny for ourselves despite this melancholy we find ourselves in, my brothers and sisters. If you understand that feeling, of being somewhere in the middle and, the loss of ambition and, not sure exactly where we're headed today, then you understand where I was yesterday and where I'm trying not to be today. And that's the thing. We just keep moving forward, doing the best we can to spread hope and appreciation, love, respect. I didn't check my email, Semi. I will check my email. I appreciate you emailing me. I didn't know you had my email address. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm not a tech guy, so it is a thing. Let me find my lighter here. This cigarette's rolled way too tight anyway. Let me roll another one. Anyhausen, slow and steady, nice and easy, embodying this understanding that Hawanase laid out before us to the best of our ability. And even the greatest men struggle at times. I think about, God, what's his name? I've said it 1,000 times. Ram Dass. Think about Ram Dass, floating in the ocean, paralyzed and broken physically, with a giant smile on his face, happy to be in this moment. And at times I struggle to understand how happy a man in that scenario can be. I do not have an RV. We have a camper car, my friends. It's actually loaded up full of materials because we were hoping on work while my buddy was out of town to take care of a project ourselves so that we could get closer to that school bus, but it's all good. That didn't work out. Maybe for the best. It's been a rough couple days. Maybe keeping the hands busy would have helped. Maybe it wouldn't have. You got plenty of things at the house to keep my hands busy that I refuse to do. It's this thing that doesn't seem to matter anymore. I want to be out doing the next right thing, be free from the burdens that this place lays upon me, the struggle and this melancholy of the day-to-day norm. When you're born to chaos, normality, no matter how much you want it, can be something hard to swallow, right? Just to sit in one's thoughts in a moment can be the biggest struggle that any of us undertake. If you understand that struggle at all, you're in the right place, my friends. It is tobacco, Semi. We'll find out. And I keep making serious threats, right? Like I'm trying to quit this thing that I just keep doing. Try to find a sense of peace and center and let go today. Let go, my friends. Let go of the struggle. I can say that easily for my friends and family, right? I can give out that compassion and love that it's necessary to let go, and yet still find myself holding on to this anguish, this darkness, this consuming nature of what things are. Stubby. No, I don't, Stubby. I did not see what anybody was talking about me. It's all right. We're going to take it slow and steady. Cheers, MD. Johnny. S Club 7. I don't know what that means, my friend. I'm not sure exactly what that means. We also had a good friend send us some music in one of our shorts last night, which I never checked out. Like I said, I'm going to try to be open and honest on a daily basis. Today we're going to take it slow and steady with an open, honest reflection, despite the fact that our YouTube channel likes to be backwards for some reason. We can't figure out why. I'll blame it on the phone, blame it on YouTube, whatever. What's the point in placing the blame? We got to accept what it is. Those bands are so cheesy. What are we talking about? Steps. Small and steady steps. Stubby. Yes. Mo Victor, Australia. Everything does work out, Goldenrod. Slow and steady. We end up exactly where I need to be with the perspective that we need when we get there. And it takes that hunger to appreciate the burger. I realize that as well. But when you're in a place of hunger, it's hard to appreciate the value. When you're in that melancholy place of dark and lonely abyss that we allow ourselves to be consumed by, which I hate to say, I allow myself to be consumed by it. I'm not sure what step to take. And those are the moments we should reach out, that I praise that we should reach out, and I don't. Stubby, we're going to have to check out your boxing profile, man. Do me a favor and put it onto one of my shorts so I could check it out. I got some music to check out from a friend yesterday as well. Don't worry about it. Everything's exactly what it needs to be in this moment. I'm not. I only say these things because I'm trying to help my brothers and sisters understand you're not alone. If you're feeling this way and you don't understand it, or if someone you love is feeling this way and you don't understand it, that's all right. Just be there for yourself. Be compassionate and loving and caring for whatever you're going through in any given moment. Find a way to appreciate the simple things and start there. You know, it's that outside looking in feeling that tends to consume us. Tends to consume me. That's been the feeling that's brought me the most darkness in this world, and I just want to face it head on this morning and know that there's a way out through the struggle, through the pain, through the anguish. There is a way out. We join together as a group and express ourselves in a full and passionate way, to the best of our ability here with our sweet little Tresor cat. Hope James is happy that we're taking care of his kitty to the best of our ability. And if you want to roll the dice, feel free to do the thing and then say the thing, and we'll do our best. I will do my absolute best on this slow and steady day to give you the roll. Don't smoke. That's a very simple thing, like everything else that's extremely complicated. Daniel, we appreciate your stick around. Help me figure it out. Trying to pick up some tools to do the next right thing. I got to figure out a way to get myself busy. Figure out a way to keep ourselves busy. Scott W. liked this morning. Let's roll the dice for our brother Scott W. who took the chance. I know you can't read the cardboard sign, but it says, ooh, look at that. Scott W. Double threes into the Book of Champions. Like I said, I hesitate to even have a day of commending these champions that have taken the chance to roll the dice. Let's slow down on taking out these comments. I'd really like to see how brutal they are. I think we're going to be all right. You don't need to protect me so much, MD. It's all right. Whoever's out there trying to hand pain off, maybe that's what we need to see today. Yes, you can have a roll. Did I miss you? I want to fight again, but I can't. 2008, 2009, 2010. Stumpy. Well, we hope you find a way to have a sense of purpose beyond that inability to fight. Of course you can roll. And it's an 11, my friend. MD, please nominate a champion. Someone in your life who's made an impact in a positive and loving way. Let's keep those people close with us today, whether they be in this world or not. Let's move forward with love and compassion in our heart, knowing that these people are with us. Don't smoke, don't smoke. Yeah, that's great. Can we have some advice on how not to? Have you helped anybody else quit? Is there any avenues that you suggest to help with this addiction that I deal with? I'm an open book, and I'm struggling to accept whatever help you may have, but just doesn't really work. Don't be in anxiety. Don't be in pain. It's the same thing. Don't smoke. It's this thing that has become the only regular in my life. Now, the consistency of this morning in this place, my best friend growing up was called Catherine. Okay, well, we'll commend Catherine then for you. That sounds good. MD's Catherine. "21 fights and 14 wins. That's awesome, Stubby. We're excited to check you out. You have to send me some kind of reminder in one of my shorts there. I'm happy to be in full retirement. Yeah, so isn't Billy Bear, Billy Sullivan, the first Native American featherweight Golden Gloves champion, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. Brain no work, no good some days. Last couple days, maybe doubly so. Well done, Stumpy. It is pretty awesome. Good morning there, Onyx. I hope today finds you well, with a sense of peace and compassion in your heart for who you are and what you're going through. We feel that compassion for you. Keep pushing through and know that we're not alone in this. That's a huge thing for me. Feeling alone, feeling like I'm on the outside looking in. And I realize now and that I do these things to myself. Hello from Sicily. Well, hello from Sicily. Hello from Kirkville, New York, my friend Marco. Bless you, shortcake. Yes, bless you and the love and compassion you strive to bring into this world, that you show through your open, honest communication. And that's what we do here in the morning. We open ourselves up with communication, appreciation, love, and respect. And I'm going to be open about this thing that's taboo. This melancholy brokenness that we tend to find ourselves in. Presidential Barry Mitchell's presidential boxer. We will be catching up with him soon. My trainer just told me yesterday. That's awesome. We have a boxing Hall of Fame here in Central New York that I've been meaning to check out for years. Al and Billy Bear used to go excitedly every year, and I wish I would have joined them. Maybe I can get a hold of Billy Bear and do something. It's kind of hard without seats in my car because I can't pick him up anymore, no matter how close he lives. Are you sick? Physically, I'm doing well. I am struggling with this melancholy the last couple days. When the music stops and I'm not sure what to do next, and I feel overwhelmed by all these things I don't give a shit about, it tends to stress me out, and I have been kind of shutting down. But maybe that's what's needed sometimes, is to shut down and to be okay with it, to be okay with doing nothing, so we can recharge and find a place of center. I do feel a hell of a lot better this morning after taking the time to recharge. I suggest you do the same. What do you do with the numbers? Do you gamble? No. So what we do is we roll the dice for you if you decide to like, share, or subscribe. If you hit one of the tens or the doubles, you get to get into the old Book of Champions here. And then one of these days here real soon, we're going to put you on the outside of the old Galactic Avenger like show. I think we're going to come up with a different avenue, though, because those aren't sticking too well, and it looks like the Galactic Avenger's on its last leg. That's another reason why I haven't been getting out pushing with the door dashing. I know I can make better money, in these scenarios where I help my friends around the area. So, but that takes time. And, understand that our friends have our best intentions for us. I know Randos is doing his best to help me get to where I need to be so I can start traveling again, because that's what gives me a sense of peace. It's not the dog in the fight, it's the fight in the dog. Very much so. We like that one, MD. Let's give you a roll for that. The Sixer is absolutely not a frozen dice today. I don't understand why we're still backwards. Yes, MD. I'm fine. I'm happy to be in retirement, still going out to the gym, working in a boxing and a pay in the pad. I cannot spar anymore. My family doesn't want me to end up being a vegetable. Well, you don't want to get hit any more than you've already been hit if you're already at that point there, Stumpy. We appreciate you, though. You still have a lot of wisdom to share, and I'd love to train with you sometimes. I'd love to get back into having a sense of purpose in that way. That was my thing for a while, taking this bit of advice on the movement and the breathing, and taking that into every movement of my day. And Billy Bear took me under his wing when we drove to Pompano Beach and ran the beach every day. It was the first time in my life I realized how essential this breathing is, and by controlling that, we can find vigor we can find vigor inside of ourselves. Flipping fantastic. That sounds awesome. To be a part of something, to fill that gap, right? This chasm of emptiness that we find ourselves in, at times. It can be a struggle. Find your place when you feel like a square peg in a world of round holes, and on these great journeys, I find this place where I feel like I fit absolutely everywhere all at once, and it's an amazing feeling. I get crushed by all this other BS that doesn't seem to matter to me, that I'm doing my best to let go, of all these things that don't matter, but you can't just let go of these things you've put work into sometimes. Good morning, MD, JRTSR1. Good morning, brother. Chicago music. Yes. Dun-dun-dun. Love, compassion, appreciation, and respect over a cup of coffee this morning. Slow and steady, nice and easy today as we ponder our place here in this world and we decide to let go of the pain and anguish and hold on tightly to the love and admiration that you guys show on a daily basis. Beyond this moment that feels so real and comfortable because we're all here together. Fleetwood Mac is a hell of a band. And very much so, yes. Yes, we like Fleetwood Mac. Find some musical medicine and hydrate. And I wish I would have brought it with me because I got to return it. But I did point out some vitamins. This superfood supplement that I got at Home Goods. Be mindful about what you buy, and if you're reading something, don't just read what's printed on the label. There's a little thing on the bottom that I thought was just printed on there, like the expiration date or whatever. It literally says that if you consume this product, you could get lead poisoning, and you shouldn't consume this product if you're pregnant. And they're selling this on the shelves. So be careful about the supplements you buy, especially at Home Goods, I guess. I thought, discount good deals. They usually have supplements there. I need to start putting nutrients in me. Maybe that'll help. And then I buy this thing. My buddy takes a look at it. He goes, dude, you might not want to drink this stuff. It says there's lead in it. And he laughs. And I'm like, you're full of Snikes. And I looked at it and I looked real close. And on that little print bar that you think would be scanned on there, that's barely readable, you'd think it would say the date of expiration. It says, warning, consuming this product could cause lead toxicity. Do not consume this product as a pregnant woman. But it's right on the shelf, and it's written in a way that it just blew my mind. I wish I would have brought it with me today. I will be returning it. So just be careful out there, because everything on the shelf that looks like it might be good for you obviously isn't good for you. That was a huge eye-opener. I'm still in awe they can sell a product that, as long as it says that you get lead poisoning, you're perfectly okay, right? That doesn't make any sense to me. Always read the label. It's absolutely insane. Blew my mind. And that was going to be one of the steps that I was going to take towards doing better for myself. So I figured I'd save a couple bucks. I usually go for the Simple Greens. I'll pay the $20 and get the Simple Greens. Versus this off-brand that was at, and then read the label. Read the label. Especially here in the States, I guess, because they're willing to feed you lead in your supplements as long as they print it on the label, which absolutely blows my mind. I can't believe it. I go into this place and you're looking through, health supplements and, I need more vitamins. I don't eat very well. So let me find something, some kind of superfood that'll help me to invigorate my body and focus my mind. And then, in this little distorted scan thing on the bottom, that little black thing that's not even part of the label, it's scanned on there, and you would assume it's a date, and you just look right over it. Yeah, that's where it says it. Warning: consuming this product can give you lead poisoning. Don't consume it as a pregnant woman. How about we don't consume lead at all? How about we just don't put lead into things? I don't understand that. How is that? Deep Water Epic, Eric Clapton. Very much so. Good musical medicine. We appreciate you pointing that out. I just wanted to point out this thing that I recommended the other day that I thought was so great. I'm glad I didn't open it or try it, because as soon as I seen that, I was just blown away. It's okay to feed us lead as long as it says on the package that there's lead in it and you will die. Eat paint chips. Ben, well then it's up to you. I mean, feel free. I've scraped a lot of lead, but I've been careful while doing it, knowing what I'm doing. It just blows my mind that we could serve this to other people in something that's meant to be edible and then tell you that not to eat it. It just blows my mind. Cannibalism, Scott. Cannibalism, Crank says. Does that have lead in it there, Crank? Last Dance, Tom Petty. Tom Petty's an amazing... Thank you. Thank you for pointing out all this amazing musical medicine. Let's get on a positive note. Don't, just read your supplements, please. I'm going to start reading things. I'm going to go dig out today. I'm going to go get the supplement when I leave here right at Walgreens that I usually get. I'm going to read it closely before I get it. And then I'm going to start giving myself the nutrients my body needs with no lead. Yes, that supplement I recommended you guys the other day that I bought, like, oh, I was so excited. It's this superfood vitamin complex that I could take in lieu of breakfast in the morning because I don't really eat breakfast. They have a friend point out that, like, there's lead in there and it could, there's a warning on there that pregnant women shouldn't drink it. And there's other health factors due with this, like, especially in something that we think would help us, is absolutely insane. Which country we're in United States of America, and I've known here for a while that a lot of the things that we sell here aren't even legal in other countries, which blows my mind. We're willing to feed our people these things that aren't legal in another country. Despite, I've known people who work in the food industry in prisons, and the packages of food literally come in with unfit for human consumption, and we feed this to people. It blows my mind. I get that they're supposed to be punished, but God, that doesn't seem right. Sublime, very much so, JR. We appreciate you guys pointing out all this great musical medicine today. In India, we do smoke, but it's illegal. It's illegal to smoke in India? Like smoke tobacco? That's absolutely, well, I don't know. Cultures change from one place to the other very quickly, I suppose. I'd done 9 years, 15 years ago. Awesome, JR. Not tobacco. Oh, like cannabinoids? All right, you let us know. Otherwise, I will not be on the channel on the Friday night. Okay, we appreciate you. Stubby, because she was very nice to me. I'm not sure what we're talking about, but carry that with you. Carry appreciation, love, hope, and respect. This morning, we're going to change gears a little bit. We're going to rev it up today and find a place of purpose through interaction and connection. I would very much like to get a hold of my stepmother, and I've been making serious threats about that. I'd like to see my niece, making serious threats about that as well. Owl, I smoke and I'm from India. It's not illegal or any other stuff. Cannabis is given for free in temples during a festival. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't realize that was a thing. Christians have had heard life in Asia. I don't know what if anybody hurts Mary, I will cry. No one's hurting MD here. We've learned that the haters will hate when you're doing the things that you need to do in the right appreciative way. We grow our medicine here in Texas. That's awesome. We grow some medicine here in New York now as well. I think Mary just went to drop the... she's a very busy human being, and we appreciate the time she spends. I wouldn't assume, maybe and maybe not, but why would we assume such things? She's a busy human being. We appreciate the time she spends when she can spend it. A caring, compassionate human being MD is, and we appreciate her being here. Crank, how you holding up today, brother? You haven't heard much from you. Are you doing all right? I've been holding up. I know that, I think, did we chat last night? We didn't chat last night. I revved myself down, found myself in a place not worth being in. Not completely dark and broken, but this melancholy sense of nothingness can be as consuming, and I don't want to be there either. I want to live with compassion, love, and appreciation. That comes along with living the lifestyle that you deem to be, well, I get a finance job in the United States. I'm not sure, but I don't run a finance company. Absolutely blushing. Awesome. We appreciate that. A little side quest might be the thing to do. Yeah, a little bit of something. May Falls, I think, was something that was presented to us. It's all the little small steps that we must take to get there, my friends. Slow and steady, nice and easy. With love, compassion, and appreciation in our heart, we're going to start our day off right. With this understanding that whatever place you are in, you need to be there. Whether it be the abyss of pain, the melancholy nature of numbed nothingness, or this exciting expanse of love and appreciation that we find ourselves in at points, all these things are completely necessary. Even my Muslim friends joined me that day. Who don't want free cannabis. That sounds absolutely like an awesome thing. Yo, bro, have a blessed day. Thank you, Paul K. We appreciate you deeply for joining us again this morning. My saucy little pancakes, my frisky little ponies out there in YouTube land. We're going to do our best to move forward with a loving, open heart. Acknowledging the states that we have been in. At this moment, I feel great. I feel appreciative to be here. I feel loved and accepted in a way that's hard to express. And it's crazy, when we feel these things so deeply, the other side of it can feel so far away, like it's never existed. And that's the crazy thing about our mental health, right? That's the thing. When we're in that dark abyss of broken, lost emptiness, there's no way out. But there is a way out. It's slow and steady. It's nice and easy. And it's taking care of ourselves over a cup of coffee, being open and honest with our brothers and sisters about where we're at. And I got to admit, I got to find a place for myself. This has been quite a place for me, and I appreciate it. But there's something about this lifestyle I used to live that gives validation. It's all false validation. But when you cut something out of your life, we have to figure out a way to add something else. And for me, the traveling adds this thing, because in any given moment, I can just be what I need to be in that moment. And it's an amazing thing. Great question. JR Star. Where are we at, JR Star? The symbol on my coffee cup. This is the medicine wheel. It's a native symbol symbolizing love, respect, and appreciation for the circle of life. This was my father's cup, the man that took me in and took care of me as a younger man. And I drink from it with pride in the morning, knowing that my father's looking down on me in a compassionate way. It doesn't matter. I don't have to be anything than what I am in any given moment. And just remember that. You be you in any given moment, and that's good enough. Express yourself if you're feeling like you're lost and broken. Reach out to a brother or a sister, no matter how complicated and hard it may seem. A side quest. Looks like we have a side quest today. Good afternoon. You're welcome, Stumpy. Thanks, MD. We appreciate you guys taking care of each other this morning, keeping the chat rolling. It's going to be a beautiful day today. It's going to be absolutely magnificent. We're going to take one step closer, 1% better. We're going to wait out today and know that the work is coming, that we can put out into the universe what we want with no expectations of how we're going to get there. And it'll exceed our greatest expectations as long as we do the next right thing. Now, that can be complicated as well. What's the next right thing? Where am I going? Where am I headed? How do I accomplish this? In this moment, what is the next right thing for myself, my family, and my community? It can be a complicated thing to define. That's badass, man. Shortcake. I don't know what we're talking about here. Thank you, Star. Thank you, everybody, for showing up today with the vigor and love and appreciation, despite our backward sign that I tried to flop. I even changed the setting in my phone so that it would flop, and it's just not doing anything. You're melting, JR Star. You're melting. Slow and steady. I'm 40 years old, my friend. How old are you? Just trying to spread the wisdom and compassion of the great men and women that have come before me, trying to embody it completely. And some days that can be easy. Acknowledging that some days letting go of all the pain and struggle in this world is the simplest thing. And we find ourselves in this place of love and compassion, appreciation and hope that seems beyond words. And it makes that other side of it seem so impossible to be in. In this moment, it's really hard to define the struggle with you in this place of compassion and appreciation for who I am and what I bring to the table. But there are other moments where it's hard to understand this moment. And I have compassion for my brothers and sisters out there who are doing their best. Off-Grid Girl, good morning, y'all. Took a much needed break from social media and tech at the last few days. Hope you all are doing well. I'm doing pretty well. Hold on the line, turn the song up. A classic song. Happy birthday, MD. Wait, today's MD's birthday? Did I miss that? Just turned 39. Well, happy unbirthday if today's your unbirthday. Cheers, shortcake. It's your day, MD. MD, verify for us. Kisses. Hello, sir. You're being nothing to the table. Please stop draining money from idiots who donate to their. No one's asking anybody for money, Kisses. Stick around for a while, my friend. Your negativity is appreciated this morning. Your lack of compassion and understanding as well. Slow down. Take this lesson in this moment to know that whatever your judgment is, that's your judgment. That's your pain. No one's asking you for anything. We play a game here called Know Your Role that signifies you taking a chance to roll the dice. We do the next right thing to the best of our ability, pushing forward with love and compassion in our heart. Stick around for a while, my friend. And, your words help to fill my heart with vigor and love, knowing that you're full of shit because you have no clue what's going on here. There, Mr. Kisses. And, stick around for a while. It's about building a community of compassion, love, and appreciation through hope. If you can hang on for just a little while and stop giving us boulders of pain that we'll refuse to take, you're going to be all right. Congratulations. It's your happy unbirthday, Justin. We appreciate you. That's mean, Kisses. Yes, it is mean. We're going to allow him to be mean today and spread that pain and anguish that's in his heart, if that's what you need to do. But nobody here's taking it, brother. No one's here taking it. 1981, Stumpy. 84 here, my brother. Thank you, Justin. No problem. Good for you, Justin. You be whatever you need to be and wear whatever color socks you wish to wear. It doesn't matter to us. What matters to us is your preconceived notion of what's going on here, and your inability to take the time to truly evaluate the scenario you're in before you start pointing the finger, my friend. Who's hurting you, Mr. Kisses? Who's making you feel so invalidated that you have to come on here and spread pain and anguish? Within 3 attempts. Let's find out, Paul K. 7 within 3 attempts. There's a 5. There's an 11er. And let's see. There is 8. So I guess not within 3 attempts. Keep pushing forward, doing the next right thing to the best of our village. Cheers, gorgeous. Well, cheers to you too there, my friends. Harry, I love to joke around and talk crap, but if you actually listen to this guy, you might learn something. Thank you, Henry. We appreciate you. Our brother probably already left here, realizing that the boulders of pain that he's setting before us are not something that we're gonna pick up. Nice socks. Exactly. Who cares what color socks you wear? Who cares what you are or where you put it, when you put it there? Why does that define you? We don't believe it defines you here in this place of appreciation, acceptance, and love. This rare occasion of true opened emotions and expression. We don't hold judgments. We don't expect anything from anybody. Now, if you want to do whatever you want to do, everything is time versus money. And I'm doing the best I can to raise the money I can to get back to Sally's and do the next right thing with no expectations. That's where I'm at. And that means busting my ass to every bit of possibility I can. It's all good there, Kisses. What happened to our buddy Kisses? I'd really like to see what he has to say at this point. Here's the thing. Most people that come in and try to set pain at your feet, as soon as you don't allow them to set that pain down, they need to move forward because somebody will take that pain from them. Somebody will take the anguish and hand it to somebody else or hand it back so that they're not alone in this pity party of shit. Now, when I open myself up and do the best I can to the best of my abilities, how you doing, brother? This guy, I think we chatted with him before. I don't know. If he doesn't have anything to say, he doesn't have anything to say. Big hands mean big gloves, yes. And our buddy there trying to hand the pain around, we're not going to have that today. Push forward and know that when someone tries to judge you before they even get to know you, that they're in an immense amount of pain. And let them be. Let our brother be there. Let him be in pain. I hope that he finds a way to stick around for a while, finds love and compassion for himself, and understands that we're here trying to do the next right thing to the best of our ability, despite the pain he might be, and he must be in, to come in here with judgment and a lack of appreciation to the point where he's going to try to destroy his brothers and sisters, try to point the finger about what I'm doing here, because it doesn't make any sense, right? It makes no sense. What do you mean you don't want anything from anybody? What? You want something? I want absolutely nothing from you. I want you to do the next right thing in whatever way that you feel is the next right thing. It will exceed your greatest expectations. This is a promise that was made to me by a great man, and I spread that wisdom in a compassionate, loving way because I know it's the truth. From the depths of my heart, I understand that if we can spread compassion, love, and appreciation, that ripple of love that we drop into this abyss of pain and anguish can change the world in every given moment. And it's going to change the world beyond what we can see, beyond our brothers' interpretations of respect and understanding. We're going to become something more together, slow and steady, nice and easy. Maybe I can see you better there. Cool, Crank. I can't see it there either. Maybe I should turn the car around so the sun's not in my face. Maybe we'll do that. Let's do that. How's that look for you? There we go. I got the sun behind us. I can see your comments a little bit better. I feel like a walk into a wake awkward conversation. The most open conversations can feel a bit awkward, my friend. We're just trying to communicate in a full and open way to help our brothers and sisters acknowledge the pain they're in, especially if they're trying to hand those boulders of judgment before they even experience what's going on here. Feel free to take the time. You're welcome to stick around for a while and see exactly what's going on. See what I'm asking for and realize it's absolutely nothing. I'm just trying to spread the wisdom and love that has been laid out before me that's helped me to find a way out of that darkness. And if I can help one person on a daily basis, that's all that matters. If I can help my brothers and sisters out there find a way through the darkness and the pain that the world lays on us, if I can help one person not pick up that boulder of pain that we all lay before each other when we're in pain, we can change the world. We can change the world together, my friends, slow and steady, despite the anguish of the human beings in this world that have been tortured and abused, despite our abuse and pain that we have been subjugated to. With love and compassion in our heart, we do the best we can to do the next right thing and know that it'll exceed our greatest expectations. I'm laughing my ass off right now. Maybe I'm missing something. Blessings to you too as well. Slow and steady wins the race. Nice and easy. Have a cup of coffee this morning and appreciate the blue sky. Appreciate this ability to wake up and have both my hands. Despite in a lot of scenarios in life, I'm not sure exactly what to do. And that's okay. Just keep moving forward and do the best you can to the best of your ability, my friends. And it'll keep getting better. You want to roll there, Henry? Feel free to like, share, subscribe, and then say it in the comments. We'll get you a roll. It's a game we developed here. I know it's hard to read. Does it read better now? I don't know. I tried to swap the thing around. It doesn't seem to want to work. But despite the algorithm and whatever it's doing, despite my phone and whatever it's doing, despite whatever reason the last couple of days we've been flopped backwards, we're going to keep pushing forward and doing the next right thing. Despite our brothers that are in so much pain, they have to come in here and point the finger and immediately leave when we tell them what's really going on because they don't have the patience nor time to find a center inside of themselves of compassion, love, and appreciation. We're going to keep moving forward. Bruno, Brazil. Well, we appreciate you from Brazil, I'm assuming. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get this game rolling. Let's get some dice rolling today. Let's get some more champions here in the Book of Champions so we can honor you on the outside of the old Galactic Avenger. Right now. And do the best we can to do the best we can on a daily basis. A chipper little sauciest and friskiest little ponies out there in the world that we strive to become something more on a daily basis through love, respect, and appreciation. I know that this old bird song's probably becoming a bit old. Maybe we should take a break here at some point, but I'm adamant about moving forward, doing the best we can to do the best we can. Put the phone on the side your sign is and put your board where the phone is. I'm not sure. I don't have any other. How would that help? If I swap it around, I don't understand how that would help. It's still going to be swapped around in the phone. MD. Yeah, we appreciate you. Love, respect, and all the admiration that is needed to get you through today. We appreciate the haters and their struggle. We appreciate the pain in this world. Help us acknowledge the beauty and love that is that will be set before us if we have faith. Slow and steady, this world will be a better place. Despite the condition of the old Galactic Avenger, despite sometimes the struggle that ensues trying to be a good human being, that struggle is worth it. Sometimes it might not feel like it, my friends. Sometimes it's definitely easier to fold into these tools that we've been given and not spread compassion, hope, and love. Hey, Scott, it's me, the duck. I'll do my best to cheer you up, brother. Friendship is a hard thing. First thing you got to evaluate is what this argument was about. Were your friends being loving and compassionate and trying to give you some constructive criticism and you weren't hearing it? Or were they trying to pass the boulder of pain that someone handed them? Let's evaluate that first. Truly evaluate what this argument was about. That's how we heal and grow from it completely. Technology issues. Yeah, technology issues. We did try to flop the phone around yesterday. And Cyber Duck, I hope that you and your friends, if they are true friends, can find a middle ground through communication. If you're doing your best to be a good human being and understand what they're saying to you, and understand why they're saying it to you. If it's out of fear and pain and hatred, then take it with a grain of salt. It's the hardest thing. The things hit us the hardest that are the truth. And we don't want to hear it. We lash back against that at times. Maybe if I do like that, is that going to change it? That ain't going to change it, I don't think. Let's see. That don't going to change her. Bam. Know your role. Like, share, subscribe. Oh, geez. Everything's a little bit distorted, a little bit rough this morning, but stick with us. We're doing the best we can to do the best we can. Feel free to know your role there. I don't know if that helps. Probably not. We've been backwards for days. I don't see why that would help. By now, Stubby. Cheers, Paul. We appreciate everybody taking the time, joining the community. Become part of the turtle herd. Slow and steady. Nice and easy. Spreading love and compassion on a daily basis to the best of our ability. Despite the anguish we might find ourselves in. Due to the anguish that we find ourselves in. The most satisfying and real way out of pain is acknowledging that we're in pain and acknowledging we don't want to set that boulder of pain at another's feet and expect them to pick it up anymore. There's a lot of anguish in this world Turtle herd assemble, she says. Slow and steady, nice and easy today. We're going to take the time to do the next right thing for ourselves. We've got a little side quest that Crank is going to send us on today. Maybe we'll go see some waterfalls and reflect in a beautiful and passionate way, finding a way out of that darkness that happens when the music stops, when we're not sure exactly what to do next. It's part of this ADD. If you know anybody with ADHD who struggles with this, or if you struggle with it, it can be a complicated things and it can be a complicated thing in 1,000 different ways. People build these expectations of us of who we are when we're this manic, excited human being that can spread the love and appreciation with vigor, and then don't understand why it flops so deeply on us. Have compassion for your brothers and sisters out there in their mental health journey. Have compassion for yourself and where you are in your mental health journey. Have love and respect and appreciation. I am not buying McDonald's. The only thing I really like to eat at McDonald's is their steak and egg bagels, to be honest with you. I'm not a big fan. I gotta stick. One of my rules that I'm gonna start sticking by is to hydrate and to stop eating fast food. As a single guy, it's so easy. I put it off for so long until I'm starving, and then I eat whatever, and it's not good for me. What do you do? The next right thing to the best of my ability. We spark drive and DoorDash, which we haven't done a lot of that lately because the numbers are low. We came back here to Syracuse, New York to help out a few friends. Hence all this stuff in the back that was supposed to be a couple projects I was going to take care of myself that didn't come to fruition before my good friend went on his little vacation with his family. But he'll be back, and maybe we'll help him with a couple projects. Maybe we won't. We've got another friend that needs some help with some things. Some other people were being an ass to me, my friends, after the matter she told us, and my other friends got mad at her. I honestly don't know exactly what happened, but yeah, well, that's the fear and anguish, and these things can cause us frustration and can cause a clash within a group. Chat with your friends. If they're real friends, you're going to find a way to navigate this, my friend. Compassion, love, and appreciation to the best of our ability. I know it seems like asinine bullshit, but if you like, subscribe, or share, you can roll the dice, and we'll see where that brings us today. If you don't want to roll the dice in this game we've developed together here, that's perfectly okay. I appreciate and respect that. But take the chance and roll the dice in life today. Don't say no to the next opportunity out of fear or even melancholy. This feeling of empty brokenness where nothing seems to make sense. I appreciate you, Duck. If your friends are truly your friends, then you should be able to have a conversation with them and air this out. They might have been drinking, yeah, and if there was alcohol involved, believe me, there's a lot more compassion after the fact, it seems like, with a group of friends that drink together, but yeah, I got a feeling as well. It happens. Bless you, Duck. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you coming in, expressing yourself, your concerns, because that's what we do our best here to do, is to be open and honest and communicate. That's why I'm here every single morning, doing the best I can to figure it out. I know that's it. What I do know is pain and anguish in the place that takes me, and how I don't want any of my brothers and sisters to dwell in that place. No, yeah, Scott W. Back had to get my mail and change my loads over. Awesome, doing laundry today there, Scott W. Gonna do some laundry myself today. Still trying to figure out what I'm doing about a lot of things. I think I'm just gonna let some things go. These bigger things that I could fight against, the tree falling on the house, it's not leaking. So with flex tape over the hole and a bunch of dings and dents up there, I'm gonna let that go. It's something that I don't have the strength to fight against. Stumpy. You're kind as well, Stumpy. We appreciate you. Love, compassion, appreciation, and hope is the way to center ourselves. I understand that. And in this moment, it makes complete and true sense because we're in it together, right? $10. Yeah, once a week. It's a horrible thing, you know, and it's rough, you know. In this moment, I know that I take for granted what I have, and that humbles me, and I try not to feel bad about it because just because I have it, I don't want it. I don't want it anymore. I want to be able to travel and be free and spread love and appreciation. It's definitely expensive. It's like a Galaxy 5 or something. I don't know. Paul K. Yeah, I'm not. So I did take your advice and swap the thing around yesterday, and it was taking normal selfies outside of YouTube. When I swapped it around, it was taking abnormal selfies. So then this morning it was still doing the backwards thing. So I swapped it around to maybe it would swap it back because these weird things we got to do with YouTube sometimes, and we're still backwards as far as I've been told, which drives me absolutely insane. But acceptance, right, for what it is in any given moment. Acceptance for this love and the light in the world can be a hard thing to swallow, right? It comes back to that thing that, you know, when we're frustrated with someone we care for, did they frustrate us because they're trying to hand us a boulder? Did they frustrate us because they told us the truth? The ones I've loved have hurt me the deepest by telling me the truth. And I'd give anything to hear the truth from these people once again. So I open my heart with compassion and love, trying to understand the truth around me. That I don't deserve to feel that way. That you don't deserve to feel that dark abyss of loneliness. You're not on the outside looking in, my friends. You're right exactly where you need to be, especially if you're here right now. There's an open door of compassion, love, and appreciation. You just got to walk through that door. Just like anything that sounds so simple, it can be so complicated. We've had these slow and somber days here for a while, but I'm appreciative of it. Oh, look at this. We're way down here. Let's see if we can't catch up. Good morning, Lakeland, Florida. Thank you, Kevin. We appreciate you. Lily Do, Yoda DV, YDV. Now, yeah, okay. La-di-da, la-da-di-da. MDIF, Brian, there you go. We struggle with these things, my friend. You keep pushing forward. We're going to be 1% better today, Scott W. And I appreciate that acknowledgement. That's something that would have came straight from my father's mouth. You know, it's not about being perfect today. It's about acknowledging our struggles and helping our brothers and sisters with the tools that they may need to push through. Another chilly morning this morning in August here in Syracuse, New York. I'm going to push forward and at this point realize that I almost just jumped in there. I almost just emptied all this stuff out of the car yesterday. Started pushing forward with the little bit I have, and was going to be okay with making $6 an hour door dashing and spark driving, because if I'm on the road, at least I can be, I don't know, I can be headed towards the next right thing. But the next right thing, I got to take care of myself first. Thank you, Scott W. We appreciate you, brother. Duncan. Dominic, what's up, brother? Monies. The world runs on monies, Dominic. We're going to figure out a way to work our asses off and get there. The small school bus awaits, so we can take the bun with us. If you guys are into adventuring and doing the next right thing, there's a whole lot of fun shorts on there. There's some shorts on there as well about finding our way out of the darkness, about waking up angry at it if you must and pushing forward. I didn't have to wake up angry today because I knew I had my brothers and sisters here willing to chat with me this morning. As long as I let it be exactly what it needs to be, everything's going to be perfectly fine. Leaving your career. It seems like a hectic one and a lot of energy to deal with that scenario there, MD. It's a hard decision to make. Believe me, I know, especially when you're trying to figure out what's good for you at a certain point in your life. I'm still trying to figure that out. You work for money, then money spends itself nice clothes and gaming consoles on me. Yes, we do work for the money that ends up controlling us. These things end up owning us as well. I had a Bury my dog. She took me 4K, half German Shepherd, half Brazilian. Told her she was a stray. That's absolutely horrendous, Scott W., and I'm sorry that you went through that. I had a black lab pit bull for a while. That was my brother's before he passed. He got into it pretty good with a gang of res dogs out there and was in a rough place. My biological mother took him in and nursed him back to health, and he protected her on the north side of Syracuse, New York. I'll tell you one thing. That dog ended up exactly where he needed to be despite me and my mother's relationship, because her upstairs neighbor got robbed 5 times and she never got robbed once. Off grid. My deepest condolences, Scott W. My heart goes out to you. Our heart is with you. A companion is something hard to let go of. I won't know what to do with myself if Bun Bun left this world. I know he's just a rodent, but he's my best friend, and I love him deeply. How about you send me $2 and then sub, and we both win, because you can be part of the next right thing. If I had $2, brother, and you were desperately in need, then yes, I'd do my best. But I don't pay for subs. You sub here because you're looking to figure out a way to become something more. You're looking to figure out a way to help your brothers and sisters who are in pain and anguish. You sub here because you're looking for a different way to live despite what the norm has told you. You sub here because you want to experience something you don't have the time to experience. The Parthenon in Nashville, Tennessee, and these natural water slides. We're going to find amazing places along our way, and we're going to do the next right thing to the best of our ability. If you want to grow as a human being, then sub. But I don't think paying for subs is something I'm into. But you feel free to send $2 to me if you want. Save selfie as preview. Yeah, I'll try that. I did. I went to the selfie thing, and I swapped it. And it worked. It was a normal selfie, and then when I swapped it, it was a backward selfie like we have right now. And then this morning, I was like, all right, we're still backwards. Let me go in there and swap it. And I swapped it, and we're still backwards. I digress. Don't make you a good person, but good luck to you. Disagree. What doesn't make you a good person? Spreading love, hope, and compassion doesn't make you a good person. Being open and honest, communicating doesn't make you a good person. What makes you a good person? I would really like to know that, because I'm doing my best to be a kind and gentle human being. Mark, man, what is with this every day? Let's just boot Mark. I don't have the energy in me to try to explain to somebody who isn't listening respect. A degree gives you the opportunity to send food at home to your loved ones. To be honest, sex is boring. Can we make love in fun, good sounds? Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac. Maybe it's the YouTube studio then, Scott. Try later. I'm gonna try again. We're gonna keep pushing forward. Understanding whatever it needs to be is exactly what it needs to be in this moment. Together as a group, we're gonna make it. It's gonna be all right. And Fleetwood Mac is absolutely amazing. Keep our eye on our brother Mac up there. I don't like how he comes in and diminishes our co-host here. We're going to find love, compassion, and appreciation. We're going to figure out a way to live minimally. If there's something you want to do, figure out a way to say yes. That's what I'm figuring out right now. How to say yes, how to get back on the road doing the next right thing, in a positive way. How to be an adult, right? I don't know who made this decision, but we're adults, right? So we handle this struggle with appreciation, love, and hope in our heart. Intimacy is a beautiful thing. Sex can be a tragic, broken thing. If we don't, we have this biological struggle to need to be connected with someone, and we get this false validation. You can help it, Mark. You can help it by acknowledging that you saying these things are diminishing. And on a daily basis, you come in here with this shit, and it's starting to piss me off. Mark, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't have the balls to talk to a woman in real life, because if you said this stuff to a real woman in life, she would want nothing to do with you. Well, they want nothing to do with you when you say it on here too, man. It's absolutely ridiculous, dude. No time for drugs, but AC/DC, they're classic music. AC/DC's good tunes too. Just for fun, can point the cam at the mirror and it will be the right way around like this. Let's do it just for fun. We'll point it at the mirror like that. Can you see it now? Does it work right now? Now you can see it. There we go. Now, oh, look, we fixed it. I just got to hold it there so you guys can see it, right? Does that work? Did that actually work? Good morning, Chillum. We appreciate you. Did she, Dina? Nope. It still isn't working? It's still backwards, huh? How many different ways? This phone just wants to be backwards. Maybe I don't understand it. I don't understand what's going on. If that didn't work, then nothing will. But it's all right. Slow and steady, nice and easy today. What really matters is that we are coming together as a group in appreciation, respect, and love. That's what really matters. She reminds me of a West Side Story. Chili. Cheers, Scott W. Nope. Life is mirrored. Maybe I'm in the upside down. I'm not sure. Slow and steady, nice and easy there, Captain Crunch and some onion dip. My favorite beer, Garlinger, and that pre-sweet and Kool-Aid you eat with your finger. Move forward with compassion, love, and appreciation in your heart. Move forward today with this understanding that it may not be perfect in this moment. It may not be perfect in the next. But we're going to do the best we can to do the best we can, and that's all we can. Not knowing why everything's a little ass backwards today, but it's exactly what it needs to be. One of the things I did find digging through the old camper car was this guy here. Our chess and checkers set we still haven't put to good use, and that's on me. We're going to have to have a game night one of these nights for sure. It's just, that's a struggle too. No, the T-Mobile thing not working at the house drives me nuts. We can't actually do a good live there. Just this other indicator of how badly I want to move forward from this place. But do not trust them. My sister runs the houses that drug bags live. I'm not even sure what that means. Sounds like a dangerous place to be, my friend. Lots of skeeters out here been tearing me apart. Good morning, Scott W. Crank and James. Good morning. I don't think we have James in here today, do we? Chillum. How's everyone doing this morning? Good to see you, MD. Awesome. We are doing pretty well. We're acknowledging the darkness that consumes us this morning at points. And we're pushing forward with love and appreciation in our heart, despite the fact that everything's backwards today, as it's been for a couple days, and I'm not sure why. Spread that hope, love, and appreciation through dropping a pebble of love into this abyss of pain and darkness, through just double tapping that screen. And everything's going to be all right. Slow and steady, nice and easy. We're going to do the next right thing together as we move forward, enjoying our coffee, enjoying our conversation about letting go today, letting go of that pain and anguish that we don't deserve. And somewhere inside of us, we feel like we deserve this, so it's hard to let go of. Somewhere inside of us, we feel like if we let go of that grief, that we're diminishing the loved ones that have started their journey. Hold on to the lessons of love and appreciation and do your best to let go of that grief. And I'm not saying forever, and I'm not saying that it's even possible all of the time. But we can be better human beings at any given moment through the love and respect that we show to each other. Jesse T, hey bro, how are you doing today? Backwards ain't the bad thing. I guess not. We're going to have to embrace the backward nature of whatever's going on here. Time to play Jackson Brown, Doctor, My Eyes Running on Empty, classic music. Jam out to whatever helps you jam out and become something more. Spread love, appreciation, and hope through this abyss of pain we find ourselves in, through this anguish and torment, struggling to find the next right thing, struggling to do the next right thing to the best of our ability. Not sure exactly what move to make next to alleviate this, or where I should be going, or what I should be doing. After dropping this preconceived notion about what I want, I have to figure out a way to fill my life with a new purpose. And that purpose feels immense while I'm on the road traveling, doing the next right thing, finding the most beautiful places in the world, or in this country at least, and exposing my friends out there in YouTube land. Moving into full moon season. Are we now? Yeah, what do you mean season? I'm with Chillum. I know a blue moon is 2 full moons in 1 month. I learned that on my brother's 10 day because we had a blue moon during his 10 day. A little bit of knowledge that stuck with me through the struggle and the pain of losing someone I love deeply. All right, Paul, we appreciate having you here today. As always, it's a pleasure, my friend. It's an absolute pleasure. Let's see how our poll's doing here. 73 people voted. 67 said yes, they'd like. That's absolutely amazing. 67%. It does every morning. Just say season every day is close to being full. Country. It does every month. Just saying season every day is close to being full. It's always close to being full. Right? Even the day after a full moon is one step closer to the next one, right? Be in this moment is something that I struggle with sometimes. Being too in this moment is something I struggle with as well. I think that's what causes this dark, numbed place that I'm not sure to find myself out of sometimes. And I'm expressing that fully because, yeah, I know it's not glamorous. And I know people don't want to hear it, right? They want to hear about hope and love and appreciation. Well, letting go is acceptance. We can only let go through acceptance of what is. Just got to show that half of the people on the internet are full of it. Regarding to the poll. Yeah, well, here's the thing. We take everything with a grain of salt here, but at face value. We just learned how to do this poll thing yesterday. It seems to be helping with the likes. That's pretty awesome. Getting people to click there as a gentle reminder that you can do the next right thing through one simple, small little action. Double clicking the screen. The Doobie Brothers are absolutely amazing. The Blues Brothers are absolutely amazing too. Blues Traveler and, Red Hot Chili Peppers. And there's all kinds of amazing musical medicine out there. Naco Bear, Medicine for the People is something that's changed my life and misled Utopia as well. And they're amazing musical medicine. I highly suggest you check out their channel. Paul McKenzie, silly love songs. Silly love songs. Maybe we need a little silly in our life today. A little bit of slap and tickle, a little bit of goofy shenanigans, a little bit of freelance love and appreciation will bring us to a place of acceptance. Maybe that's the key. Full expression of love and hope is what I hope to find here with my brothers and sisters. None. Stubby says, no lies. Take me back. Nose works. Very good. And you guys, good. Inspire. We appreciate having you here, Inspire. It's going to be another slow and steady day today as we find a way out of the abyss. We find a way through the darkness together, my friends. It's going to be a beautiful day because we're going to make it. It's going to be an absolutely amazing day because of the kindness and love and appreciation that we share with this world. It's going to be a beautiful day. And I still get a little off when I see cops. What do they want from me? I do have this thing. I appreciate police officers, but I do have this stigma against the tyranny of some. 53 thieves. I'll have to check them out. Put it into one of my comments, good sir. Doing fine, Inspired. Thank you. We appreciate you, Rose. We are doing quite well this morning. I dislike the police. You know, we gain these negative stigmas because of the few. I know that there are a lot of good police officers that do it for a lot of good reasons, but when you meet the ones that are doing it for self-validation and control in their life, it can be a very tormented thing. I have some cousins that have dated multiple police officers, and their struggle in power, it's hard to deal with. Their little clique they got going on there sometimes. And they do have a job to do, and it's a dangerous job too. You're put in that scenario where you have to make that decision, and you have to protect yourself. Then you got to be a little cautious. That's why I do have respect for police officers, but I have ran into some that overstep their boundaries. And it's hard here in the States. I don't know how it is in the world, but you can't even let a cop know that they're a civil servant. They take it as a disrespect. Like, you should take that. That should be like the first thing they teach you, that you're a civil servant, that you're here to protect and serve, not to condemn and judge. I think a lot of them get a little bit backwards, but most of them do a very good job. How are you? We're holding up here today, doing the best we can, Bacon. Shaking Bacon. We appreciate you, Mr. Bacon. We're gonna spend love, appreciation. I haven't met a not so good police officer yet, but I'll have to hear from my friends for some thoughts. I don't know how it works. For most people, I know that in my younger years I was kind of a jackass, but I always treat police officers with the respect that they deserve through the struggle of their work. But that doesn't change the fact that I kind of get antsy about dealing with them because they have the control to destroy my life in any given moment. And they're humans, and we're holding up, Scott W. I think he's doing all right. I had a cop follow me home to ask me if he could buy a part off the junk truck I had. I'm not a fan of the cops here. I kind of say no, and he told me he'd had better luck showing up in his normal car. Maybe he would have. I'm not sure. We got to not hold that stigma against them. They do have a rough job, right? It's a complicated subject. Are we going to condemn these human beings, all of them, for some of their actions? It's hard not to. Trauma gets us to expect trauma. So, if you've dealt with police officers in a traumatic way and you've been judged and persecuted, it's hard to let that go. But we must let it go because there are good ones out there who aren't trying to traumatize you. But that's a hard thing to digest sometimes. So it's a complicated subject. I appreciate police officers and what they do. But they do hold a power over us that can consume us. We are doing laundry right now, dealing with my frustrations. We're with you, brother. We're with you. Bacon, LOL. One of your mods put me in timeout when you were painting your house. I was suggesting you use a roller and a sprayer instead of brush. Not sure why he put me in timeout, just trying to help. Yeah, so, I mean, in that note, I wish I'd have heard you because you have to cut in, man. You can't just spray and roll everything. Even though we were painting shitty houses, they have to be cut in, and that's my job when I go help my buddy out is to cut everything in because I'm quick and good at it. And he comes back and rolls. I did use the sprayer in the basement to get all the walls and ceilings primed. In that shit show. I'm sorry that one of your mods put you on timeout for something they might have interpreted as not so nice. All you guys, ha ha ha, we are here for you, MD. We are. It wasn't me, Bacon. That chillin' bad apples in the interior in life. So, all police with respect. They get sued all the time now with body cam footage. Yeah, and then the world's changing, right? I mean, we see these bad apples are presented to us in a way. I mean, I caught some guy on there yesterday ranting and raving about back in the day he would have kicked this dude's teeth in because, it's a different world, I guess. With the body cams too, and it's a different world in general. We are trying to change it, and it's a struggle. We can't let that past trauma, change our actions as positive, loving human beings. I do, even for your own good, treat cops with respect. How do you move extra things go? Scott, how did you move extra things? Extra things. Extra thing. Movie extra thing. Go. Oh, so Chillum, that didn't work out so well. That was a scam, I feel like. I went in and they were trying to, it seemed like the whole time, like, what are they trying to sell? This is supposed to be like we want extras for this Adam Sandler movie, and it turned into all these things that they do for all these people, and then they dropped a bomb that they didn't want any money from us, when they get us jobs. But they wanted, normally it's $500 a month, but if you sign up right now, it's $100 a month and $40, or $100 down and $40 a month. And I don't know if it was some kind of scam, this 99 thing, but they were acting like a bunch of people in the group were sending them money. And I sat there and watched it for a while and then realized if it isn't a scam, it's not for me. Because, if you get me work, you should get a percentage of that. Why would I pay you monthly with no guarantee of work? That doesn't make any sense to me, but it looked like a lot of people were signing up. Maybe that's part of their scam. I mean, it was on YouTube, and I thought, okay, we're looking for extras. Maybe I'll hop in on that. It didn't work out as well as I'd thought, but I took the chance and took the leap. It was Crank. He was probably having a bad day. It probably was Crank, and he's probably having a bad day. He gets a little overprotective, and it's okay. Good luck with what, Rose? What's coming? Good luck with you, Rose. Like done. Thank you. Okay. Jane, we'll roll the dice for you since you liked. How's that sound? And you got the deuce of the deuce there, Miss Jane. Let's make sure we write your name right so we can commend you. SS Jane. Taking a chance rolling the dice today. Take the chance, roll the dice. Take the leap of being open and honest and communicate with your brothers and sisters in a beautiful way that'll help set you free from this pain and anguish we find ourselves in. Have a nice cup of coffee with some friends in the morning and take care of yourself in the best way you know how. I'm going to do my best. The movie extra interview. Yeah, it was the movie extra interview. It was actually some BS scam for 99. If you see that on YouTube, know that they want $100 down and $40 a month to maybe not get you work. That's what they're telling us here. Now, she presented herself in an amazing way. She was a hell of a salesperson, and I evaluated the scenario, and it didn't seem like a good one. Agree. Good call, Scott. Yeah, just walk away from these things. Take everything with a grain of salt, but you never know. The next time might be. It did get me thinking about the Avenue. How do we become an extra? There are extras in movies. How do we get these jobs of like being a promotional person for the beer vendor or the new product in the store? That would be a cool little gig for me. But through 99, this thing on Facebook, I highly recommend not to click on it. because they're going to set you up with an interview, and then you're going to be there with supposedly a bunch of other people, which is probably not. They just have a bunch of other people there. I don't understand how anybody would just drop $100 to someone they don't know in this Zoom meeting. To click onto a thing and drop $100 and then just like, okay, they're going to get me work. And you just said that they do all these things. I think I might have been the only person in that interview, to be honest with you. I'm almost sure of it. That all these other things were just set in place to like, look, everybody else is just dropping $100. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. So yeah, don't click on that ad that Adam Sandler's looking for extras, because it's bullshit. I want you to be happy. We all want everyone here to be happy. Rude. Who's rude? I'm not sure either. That's a question for Crank. Crank, how does Rose join us? I think you just find Traveling Scott, and then there's a bunch of segments on there. And I'm not too familiar with the Discord. I'm just getting used to this. The shorts or something, I feel like I've gotten pretty decent at. I turned out money because he was mean to me. Turned out money. Okay, that's fine. We don't need anybody being mean to you, MD. Come back next time, Mary, but now I like you. You should like MD. She's doing her best to spread compassion and hope. And if you find yourself in that place, take the leap. You know, I took the leap. Was it bullshit? Yes. Was I excited? I was a bit to be a part of something that reflected my childhood. But there's a lesson there, you know, just do the best you can and guard yourself. Don't get too excited about something where you're willing to, indulge in these scams. I feel like it was a scam. Because who in their right mind is going to send money to someone they've never met, who's never had a one-on-one conversation with them, after this 20-minute sales pitch that was obviously a sales pitch. Crank, are you with us? Rose is having some problems with Discord. Brielle, my brother, kill. Oh, shit. Bree, wow, Bree. I don't know. I appreciate the perspective. My heart's with you, Bree. We can chat later on if you'd like. I'm sorry I haven't reached back out to you. I know now in this moment how much struggle and pain you must be, and I'm not sure what's going on. Digest that pain and that grief. I'm sorry that your brother decided that this world was too much. It's a permanent solution to a temporary problem, and I wish I could go back and change that for your loved one. I wish I could go back and change it for mine. We can't consume ourselves, but you take the time you need to digest this, and we'll chat later on if you're up for it. Bree, I appreciate you dropping in and opening up. It's a painful place to be when someone we love takes their life, decides to leave this world. I'm not sure how to help you navigate that, besides the fact that you know I've been there, and that in this moment we're going to bond together and spread hope and love to Bree for the struggle she must be going through at this moment. We have love and compassion for you, Bree. Stick around for a while. We're going to figure a way out of this abyss. It might take a while for you. I can't even begin to start to imagine. Actually, I can. I understand that pain so deeply and so readily. It's a horrible track to trudge there, Bree. Let us know if we can help out in any way. I know you would understand. Bree, yes, I do understand completely. And I apologize for not reaching back out to you. It's been a hectic few days, and I've been kind of lost in my BS. This grief doesn't just end. But in this moment, my brother and his decision has purpose. Because I can tell you without a doubt there's a way out of this. This feeling of regret, this feeling of pain and loss and anguish, and it's directly through the storm. It's not going to happen tomorrow, and it's not going to. You're not going to heal overnight, and it's not okay, Bree. It's not, and it's not going to be okay. I'm not going to give you that lie that everybody gives you. It's going to be a painful and dark place for some time. We digest these things together. This bullshit that people tells us that it's going to be okay, that eventually it'll be all right. It won't. This is going to linger with you for some time, and that's all right. We'll bond together, and we'll figure out a way through the pain. That's all we can do. Just push forward. And yes, I guess it will be okay at some point. It'll always be okay. Eventually, it'll be. I don't know. It's a really confusing thing to digest here when someone decides to leave this world on their own accord. We're all with you, Bree. Our hearts and our compassion is with you completely in this moment. I'm not sure. How do we show support in these moments? We try to comfort each other and appreciate the love and the light that this person brought into the world before the decision they made. Hold on to the good moments and do your best to help your brother on his journey. That's what today is about for your brother. This first step towards that other place and the lessons of love and appreciation that he shined into this world. We're here with you, Bree. Take some time for yourself. Who am I to say what that means? Who am I to say what that means? I feel for you deeply, Bree. It's a dark place to be in, losing a sibling on their own accord. You humbled me this morning with your pain and your struggle and your openness. I can't express how much I appreciate that, Bree. I can't express how much I appreciate you being open and understanding that I understand that pain. I do. I get it. I get it. And in this moment of swirling emotions and grief and loss and pain, know that you're not alone. And know that it might not ever be what it was, but it will be okay, right? It will be okay. It's never going to be perfect again, I guess, is where I was getting at with that not being okay shit. Because it will be okay. This too. The other thing as well. The next thing. Time. Time is this funny way of allowing us to have these tools and push forward. I hope you're taking the time for yourself to digest this thing. I hope you're... If you needed to call into work, you did. I hope you did. For me, I take that time very seriously. And wow. It all happens so quickly in life, right? It all happens so quickly. Thank you, Chillum. We're sending all the love we can to you, Rose, and to your brother on his journey, for the pain he must have been in, for this reflection and understanding that this way out is not a way out. It's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And I know that diminishes whatever you may be feeling or whatever you may be going through, but it's not meant to diminish it. It's meant to help us hold on, because we can say all we want, you're not allowed to quit. We can say all you want that you're not alone. It only takes one moment of feeling that way to make that decision. And I implore you, my brothers and sisters out there, to hold on tightly and to know that there's love out there for you. I'm not sure how to digest that, Bree. I'm not sure what to do for you. I wish I could do more. I wish I could be there for you in this moment in a compassionate, loving way. I'm doing my best. And our situation's complicated. That's kind of why I haven't reached out. I don't want to add pain into anybody else's life. I don't want to add any kind of struggle, and we struggle with our balance of friendship, don't we? Doing what's right for each other in any given moment, and I feel for you deeply. Every now and then that gets ripped off. My heart goes out to you, Bree. I know you feel. I was going to walk away for a good Your person let me come back. Thank you. Thank you, Stubby. We appreciate everybody this morning, Bree, especially in this moment, being open and honest. Will help us learn and grow in a way that couldn't be possible without that open honesty. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I know how to help. I know what to say. Sometimes I don't. And I guess I've been there. I know I've been there. I know that I'm in this place of not being exactly sure what to say or what to do. But just know that I'm with you. Know that I'm praying for your brother and his smooth transition to the other side. I'm praying for him to come to terms with what he has to come to terms with so he can take that journey. I'm praying for you to take the time to digest his pain in this world, to help him find a peaceful transition to that other place through reflection, love, and acceptance, the things we cannot change. What's going on, MD? Did I miss something? My heart goes out to you, Bree. Why would we lose MD? It does. It does. And in these moments of pain and anguish that our brothers and sisters feel, it can make our pain boil to the surface in a way that we thought we digested. And that's, especially when we're in such fresh pain as MD and Onyx. Pain has this way of feeling like it was yesterday at points. And we appreciate the acknowledgement of where you're at, Bree. We appreciate the acknowledgement that MD brings to the table through her struggle and the love that she shines through her struggle. We appreciate the love that Bree will spread, despite this pain she's in. Being an open, honest, caring, compassionate human being can be a hard thing in this moment. And there's no judgment how someone grieves. There can't be any judgment. Just know that in that moment when the music stops, that you can reach out to a friend. I know that I didn't reach back. I wasn't sure what to say, but I wish I had now. And I'm here for you. I don't know what that means. I'm glad you have a community of people who love and respect and care for you, Bree. Lean on those people who love and respect and care for you here and in other avenues of your life. No one's losing. What? Why are we going to this extreme? Like, Stumpy, calm down, brother. MD's doing all right. MD's okay. Despite the struggle she's in, she's trying to help out. I don't see anything in there where I feel like we're gonna lose MD, and I'm hopefully that I don't see anything in there we're gonna lose Bree. There's amazing human beings out there that deserve to feel whatever they're feeling. And I wish that I had the medicine. I wish that I had the way out for you, my friends. Stubby, calm down, brother. Relax a little bit. Take it easy, my friend. Find some medicine, physical, spiritual, and emotional, and allow yourself to be in this moment, I guess, whatever it may be. The tragedy of it, the darkness of it, the pain. Allow yourself to digest it and reach out to someone who cares. And that means a lot, Bree, that you could jump onto our conversation this morning and be open. Beyond words, I wish there was a way to scoop that pain out of your heart. There isn't. We must walk through the storm. We must feel it completely and understand that there's a purpose in everything, despite the fact that it feels so purposeless. I'm not sure at points what the purpose is of losing my brothers. I'm not sure at points what the purpose of any of this pain is, but in other times I realize that all this pain allows us to appreciate the full spectrum of life. It allows us to move forward in a way that reflects the love and appreciation they brought into this world despite the decision they may have made. the decision they did make, the decision that we couldn't change. Don't hold it against yourself, Bree. That's the one piece of advice I can give you. That even though I said I wasn't, I did for a long time. And at points I still do. Just do your best not to hold it against yourself. Could have been a better brother, huh? I believe this for a long time. It's not the truth. You're exactly what you need to be, and you did everything you could. I believe that completely, because I know you're a kind and compassionate human being. And I'm not telling you how you feel or how you should feel. I'm just saying these things are how I felt, to be open and honest about what it took for me to get through the grief of losing a sibling. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall not fear no evil, knowing thou art with me. Thank you, MD. No, Rose, I wish I could help her. And that's the thing. These tragedies, this pain makes us ache to help another human being. How do we do so? How do we help someone that's in so much pain? And I felt the same way about you, MD, when we met and you expressed to us what you were going through. I know a lot of human beings felt that way about me. I'm not sure exactly what the medicine is completely, and that's okay. It's all right. I'm confused. I'm confused as well. Welcome to my life there, MD. Confused, lost, and broken, and it's okay. Be you in any given moment. Express yourself. Send love to Bree and what she's going through in this moment. I almost thought about taking the day off, and I'm glad I didn't. I think there is some time to come where I must take a moment for myself, but that wasn't today. I'm assuming not today. Let's move this here. See a little bit better. You still with us, Bree? If not, I understand. I hope that our love and our compassion can reach you in some way. It's the cure, Rose says. Oh, the song that's Stubby's? Steely Dan? If you could give us all a piece of your heart, there'd be nothing left. I wish I could too, but we have limitations in this world as human beings. When it comes to grief and loss, I leaned on the traditional teachings. I leaned on my father's understanding of things so that I could heal and grow in the best way possible. A little bit of Al's wisdom, perhaps, to hold on and to acknowledge this pain and to help our loved ones on their journey and to grieve in whatever way you need to grieve, my friends. You're right. It's one of the things that we learned in the 10 days. To say thank you and to say sorry are not necessary when love is involved. It's hard not to be sorry. It's hard not to give thanks, right? All these things are implied when we're doing the best we can to help a loved one, and by saying them kind of diminishes what's going on, I guess. More church bells this morning. Acceptance is the cure for all the pain. You're very much right. How do we accept these things, these traumatic moments of loss and grief that consume us so completely? How do we find a place of appreciation? Well, Creator is closest to us in those times of struggle. I believe that completely. We got to slow down and allow Creator to speak to us in the way that His creation unfolds before us. We have to find purpose in the pain so that we can move forward. It's fate, says Rose. 'Tis fate. Find a way not to struggle and fight against this river of life, despite what we think should be, how we wish we could have been there to save our brothers. How no amount of pain and anguish could bring them back. How that moment has passed and how we struggle to fight upstream to get back to it, to change it. How it seems so simple in retrospect. We can do nothing but move forward. We can do nothing but send love and appreciation for the ones that have gone on ahead. Just my 2 cents. Where are we at, James? Scott. It's a temporary fix that can cause a lot more problems too, my friend. I know you mean that in a loving, compassionate way. I know you mean that. But the pain away does nothing but cause more pain. Especially in these moments of grief and loss that consume us so deeply, we must find a real solution. Meditation and reflection, love and appreciation, and open our hearts in a quiet and somber way, to walk softly, especially in these moments of loss, will help us find a way out. Even if for moments we experience that pain once again because our brothers and sisters are experiencing something that destroyed us so completely. You're not lost. At times it's hard to believe that we're not lost. At times it's hard to accept what is laid out before us, and that it must be what it is for whatever we have to come before us. Meditation is something I struggle with. The Doobie Brothers are absolutely amazing. Find us all someday. Take Ram Dass and that moment of him floating paralyzed in the lake, happier than he's ever been, in a sense of appreciation that now that he is paralyzed, he could truly have the time to meditate and appreciate where he was. And that's a hard thing. It made no sense to me, trying to digest Ram Dass's scenario and how he could be so content while being so in so much pain, while his body fails him, and his mind stays strong and vigorous. You are doing your very best. We're all doing our very best to be here for our friend in her moment of loss and pain. Meditation, appreciation, acceptance for this moment can be hard, especially in the painful moment that our friend Bree finds herself in. I don't know. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for being open and honest and communicating this pain. This is the one gift so far that's come from it, is that we can be connected and together, and we can understand each other a little bit closer, and know that this too shall pass. It'll be a struggle, especially in the way that your brother left this world. It'll be a struggle, but there's a light on the other side of this darkness. There's a lesson to be learned and a connection to be made, despite the pain we're all going through at the moment. And yes, laugh through it. Express yourself. Feast with your brothers and sisters. Take care of yourself first. And take care of each other through compassion and love, especially in these moments of true loss and pain. And fall into what's right. Don't allow this to cause us to seek that instant gratification that that certain medications that have been poisons for us in the past will alleviate. You know, this false alleviation of pain is something that's so alluring when we're in pain, to numb it, to subside it in this quick and easy way. Well, this kind of pain doesn't go away quick and easy. Numbing it will do nothing but set it aside for a moment. Make it worse in the long run. She might have. I hope that we could help her at least a little bit. She's a dear friend. And I find myself in awe in the moment, wishing I could help my friend, wishing I had more in me to give in this moment. She'd yell at you in Spanish to eat. Yes, I mean, that's the one thing that we do, that I was taught to do. We have every meal together when someone passes, and we eat together and we feast together. You know, because that's all we can do. Maybe I should make something and bring it to her. I'm not sure what to do. And you need to eat. Yes. If I could yell at you in Spanish, I would, MD. Your mom was a badass. So was mine. They looked down on us together. My brothers and Breeze. What a moment, huh? We share here together. I'm doing my best to use that gift of art. I'm doing my best to spread this appreciation and hope. And at times it seems like something bigger than I could ever imagine. And other times it seems like a mountain that I could never climb. Because I'm human. And I'm not going to dance the jig. I'm not going to be something I'm not to grow something that's not real. I'd much prefer it to grow slow and steady so that our friends can feel open and honest about banding together and weathering the burden together. There's this moment of loss and grief that our friend is feeling, that MD is still feeling, that I'm still feeling, is something that binds us. It's something that allows us to grow despite the pain. What a world, huh? What a world. Yes, together. It's hard to digest that understanding that it's all going to be okay, especially when someone makes that decision we wish we could change for them, that decision that defines them in this way, that takes them from this world. It's a sombering, humble moment, helping me to realize what I have here, help me to realize the gifts that I've been given, help me to realize that we're in this shit show together. Chillum, we appreciate you very much, as always, good sir. And know that your donation is still sitting there, piled up with all the money that I've been able to accumulate to get us to Sally's and do the next right thing. Our benefactor, Chillum, an amazing human being who reached out from the abyss in many ways, physically, spiritually, and financially, to help us understand that what we're doing here is valuable. Chillum, if you could comment that on one of my shorts, I would definitely like to check it out. I got a memory span of a goldfish here, brother, and I'm not tech savvy, so it'd be hard for me to find this comment again. I know that you're busy, brother. Whatever you got in you would be awesome. Have a great day, Chili. Our brother, Chillum. You being here on a daily basis helps me to push through and be here as well, despite how it's been lately, because this too shall pass. The good, the bad, the indifferent, the lessons will come despite our pain, not even despite our pain, because of it. We only learn fire's hot when we're burned. We only learn the depths of pain and anguish when someone we love decides to leave this world. A decision we could have changed. This torment we find ourselves in, the acceptance that we couldn't have changed it. And it will get better. It will. Because we'll weather the burden together here, my friends. I accept all the hugs. I send hugs and loves to Bree today. In this broken place she must be in. This place that we understand so deeply. We struggle so hard to accept at times. I hope you hear me, Bree. I hope you know that we're with you in a compassionate and loving way. With that being said, it's been a hell of a day, and I think I want to call my friend and have a conversation with her, if that's possible. That's possible. And let be whatever needs to be at any given moment so we can move forward, weathering the burden together. Much love to you too, Rose. It means a lot to see my turtle herd banding together, spreading love and appreciation through the depths of pain in this world. With that being said, as always, I appreciate you banding together today, finding love and compassion in your heart for what our brothers and sisters are going through. Thank you, Max. I do my best to be who I am in any given moment. If you want to join the turtle herd, that little red button up there will get you there. And, it's just a somber moment at the moment. If you just joined in, we're reflecting on the loss of a loved one through their decision to leave this world. And that can be a powerful thing, Max. It can be a powerful thing. Thank you, Max. We appreciate you very much for deciding to stick around for a while, for deciding to comment, deciding to drop a pebble of love into the abyss of darkness and pain that this world feels like sometimes. Slow and steady, we're going to find a way of appreciation and love and respect through the grief. The lessons that must be learned through the loss in this world that consumes us so completely. We said blessings and love, Max, yes. To all those ones feeling grief, for all the ones striving to let go of whatever responsibility we hold on to because of that grief. To know that whoever we were and however we acted in the moment is all we had. And in this moment I realized that. I realized that when I lost Steve, I did everything I could. I did a little bit more with Rob, and I possibly saved someone I loved deeply recently through the lessons that I learned, but only through the grief and the pain that we've felt can we learn those lessons. Can we help our loved ones weather this storm that seems so impossible and dark? Throwing a pillow at me, huh? Right in the side of the old knicker. You're gonna make me laugh. Stubby, we care for you too. Why is your focus so on MD, brother? Calm down a little bit. MD's an amazing human being, but we're trying to be in this together, my friend. We're weathering the burden together at the moment. And yes, joy and appreciation will come. In this moment, let's walk softly for all our brothers and sisters in pain. Let's acknowledge that the pain that we've gone through has been felt through and through by our brothers and sisters, and that we can band together and find a way through it. It's a loss of a friend today who expressed themselves that brought up this sense of loss. It's not my loss that we must focus on today. Uh, I've come to terms with that. When a friend goes through something so traumatic that I understand so deeply, it stirs up these emotions that want me to figure out a way to heal it for her right now. Pluck that pain away, and give her that sense of appreciation and love that's to come. But only time can do that. I am just a man, a broken, lost little child looking to heal the world of the pain and torment that I've gone through. Knowing that there's nothing I can do at times besides weather the storm. We weather the burden together here, and that's a beautiful thing. I appreciate you, MD, Sarah, all my friends out there, all my turtle herd. I'm going to get off here and call my friend. Send my condolences in a real and open, honest way to the best of my ability. And I suggest you do the same. For anybody in pain, for anybody in loss, for anybody in grief or anxiety, know that there's a way out. And in certain moments we fight against that, even me, even in that moment. It won't be okay. It will be okay. It will be. Through the struggle, through the trials, through the tribulations, it'll be okay, I promise you. In this moment, it's not okay. And that's okay. You be whatever you need to be to push forward and to be the best human being you can be. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning. We look forward to spreading love and hope and appreciation. We look forward to whatever tomorrow shall bring, the good, bad, and the indifferent. I leave you with that thought, my turtle herd. The love and compassion that we strive to spread in this world is a beautiful thing, but it comes through pain. I don't think there's anybody out there who wants to heal anybody else who hasn't experienced the depths of the darkness. By trudging through this muck of pain, abuse, and loss, we find compassion for our brothers and sisters in a way that we couldn't have without it. That means fucking laugh, she says. Yes, madame. We will laugh. We will love. We will appreciate to the best of our ability. I will live today in memory of my brothers and my friends, fallen brothers and sisters. Know that I'm still looking down at the ground, and that I have a choice in this moment through spiritual alchemy to decide whether this tragedy is going to define me in a negative or a positive way. To spread hope and love and understanding, to be a true and valuable human being in the best way possible by expressing ourselves fully is a magical thing. Scott W.'s been through hell and back. Truthfully, it isn't that bad. It's a struggle, my brother. We numb ourselves to this. You understand, certain days are easier than others. We just keep moving forward. Rest in peace. Very much so. It's a constant struggle. And I wish we could, right? I wish we could do it for each other. I wish in these moments of strength, I could hand my brothers and sisters the strength they need to get through. But only through the struggle will the strength come. And we got to acknowledge that it won't just go away in any given moment, that we band together with truth and love and appreciation in our heart, and we do our best to express ourselves in the best way we know how. I commend you, my friends, for having an open heart despite the pain in the world, for trying to spread compassion and love despite the pain we've been through. Made cinnamon rolls and you're back. Yeah, slow and steady, nice and easy. Slow and steady, nice and easy. Tomorrow will come, the sun will shine. And that sense of bliss and appreciation can seem so far away in moments, but it's right around the corner. It's right there. Just got to hold on. Hold on for one more moment to love and appreciation and let go of pain and anguish to the best of our ability, my friends. Scott W., you're definitely on the top of the list. I think that Crank and James, thank you, Max. You know, that shines some light on the struggle our friend's going through today. It shines light on the struggle that we all tend to find ourselves in. You know, this place that can be so anxious and painful and be so numb and lost. Cool as a cucumber. You're on top of the list there, Scott W. You've put the work in and we appreciate you. Let's have a conversation on Discord about it with James and Crank. Yeah, resonate. Yeah, I resonate with it as well, because you know, when we're in these moments, you know, we can't receive it nor can we give it. We must find it within inside ourselves. It's a struggle, right? It's a real struggle. But meditate on that. I'll see you tomorrow morning with all love and appreciation, hope and respect in my heart. I have compassion and love and respect for the struggle that you find yourself in, and if I could give you the strength to push through, or if I have given you a sense of solace, that means the world to me. I'm off like a herd of turtles for the time being. We hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow morning. Bless you all in a beautiful way. Walk softly today. Hug the ones you love, and do the best you can to learn the lessons through the pain that we've felt and we're feeling in this moment. Love and hugs to all my friends out there in YouTube land. Tomorrow morning, same bat time, same bat channel. We'll see you then with hope and appreciation in our hearts, my friends. I'm off like a herd of turtles.